You're recording us? Like, uh, hey guys, welcome to 241. I was unprepared. This isn't 241, but don't worry about that. We're at the 2023 Belize UBF Easter Bible Conference. Can I see this here? It says March 31st to April 2nd. Hear the word and believe in Him. Key verse is John 5:24. You guys can read that. You can't read? Okay. So here we have two of our missionaries that came from the U.S. Let's get them to introduce themselves quickly.
Hi, my name is Victor Olusegun Adegboyega Edun. The short version of my name is Victor Edun, and I'm from Central Pennsylvania, Shippensburg, UBF.
Okay, welcome. I hope you're enjoying Belize so far, but we'll get some stuff from you in a while, okay?
All right.
My name is Marcus Carter, Shippensburg UBF as well, and definitely enjoying myself and blessing to be here.
These guys got some Belizean cuisine. They don't really want to go home, but they got to go home soon. So before they leave, we're going to get them on a short interview. What do you do for a profession?
So I'm a college professor. I teach web and gaming technologies. Yes, the stuff that's trying to take over the world, AI and all those scary stuff, metaverse.
And you?
Drug and alcohol therapist. Just graduated in May with my bachelor's in social work and I fell into the drug and alcohol therapist role. So really enjoy it. A little stressful at times, but it's a blessing, and I'm blessed to be able to be there to help others and myself as well.
Okay, so we got to get prepared for a church, for a service in a few, so we'll just make it very quick. Talk to us about the conference and maybe something about your life as a Christian. Any advice you can give people about, being a Christian, your struggles, but still persevering and pushing through?
Yeah, the one that really struck me about the conference, I never talked about this before, was when I was preparing my own message about the risen Christ. I always assumed that because Jesus rose from the dead, people would believe. Yeah, he's risen, they will believe. But actually, people needed to hear the word of God, the scriptural basis for the resurrection, and that kind of struck me. So in other words, even though there's supernatural manifestation of God's power in some way, shape, or form, people still need the word of God. We are 2023 years removed from the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and yet we believe it. We can stake our lives on it. Why? Because of the word of God. The word of God is powerful, and that's what enables us to believe it. You understand? Even the people that were in the time of Jesus Christ when he resurrected, they still did not believe it. Any advice I have for Christians, aspiring Christian, is first and foremost, do not abandon the gathering of the brethren. It's very easy to say I want to watch worship service on Zoom, or I want to participate over YouTube. That's not worship. You're just watching videos. That's what you're doing. Real worship means you have to be part of a Christian community. What a Christian community does for you, it provides both discipline, structure, and accountability. We need to be accountable. We need to have spiritual covering. You know, spiritual covering means that I'm not just going through life being crazy. There are people who can hold me accountable, who can ask the difficult questions and help me to do better, be the best possible version of myself. So do not abandon the Christian community. The reason why a lot of people are suffering from mental illness and depression and loneliness is because, particularly in the US, we operate as lone rangers. We feel like I can go through life without anybody. I don't need anybody, but we all need somebody. Particularly as a Christian community, we need to be an integral part of a Christian community. If there's anything else COVID has shown us, is that we need community, we need people.
Well said. So discipline, structure, and accountability, very powerful. We need that as humans. We do need that. And let's move over to Marcus.
Yeah, I was so interested in Missionary Victor's answer, I forgot the question. What was it again?
So, is there anything that you can share about, you would like to share about your life, being a Christian, and the struggles that you face being a Christian? And then, do you have any advice for our Christians or anyone that is on the journey or has just started the journey? I mean, it's very hard sometimes when you just start, fighting against the world. Do you have anything for them?
Sure, absolutely. With my journey, I really struggle with sexual morality and the flesh against the spirit, wanting to do what I wanted to do, please myself, and there's a verse in the Bible that says that we were lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. And I used to say, no, I'm not, but then I had to really think about it. Well, if you're not, then why are you continuously doing things that displease God. And so,
Yeah, so like I was asking before, the camera messed up once again, my old phone. So the question was something along the lines of, would you like to share things in your life, being a Christian and struggling through this life being a Christian, and for people that are Christians that have just started to walk? Do you have any encouragement for them?
oh, sure, absolutely. And I'm just thankful for the question. In my life, I struggle with a lot of things, but one of the main struggles was sexual immorality and sexual impurity, and living the life of lust and porn and masturbation and thinking that it's okay. God understands. He knows all about it. It's okay to do this. It's okay to act out. For years, I struggled with that repeated cycle, over and over and over and over again. God says in His Word that we should flee sexual immorality. Romans 6 talks about the lust against the flesh, and as Jesus died and was rose from the grave, we too should rise to a newness of life. So some of the things that really helped me in this struggle is really being connected to the church family. Being connected with brothers and sisters in the Lord, having other men and women to encourage me, really reading my Bible and seeking God, and putting on the Bible app at night, the audio Bible, so that, at nighttime when I'm tempted, or at nighttime when I'm struggling, I have the audio Bible on, so instead of me doing something else, I'm being fortified with the Word of God. So, I just thank God for His faithfulness, His trueness, and it talks about James that we're not going to be tempted over what we can endure. They will always provide a way for escape, and that way to escape can be different things. Somebody can call you on your phone, somebody can text you or something, Joseph and Potiphar's wife, when he was tempted to sleep with Potiphar's wife, what did he do? He would flee. He fled, so he didn't hang out with Potiphar's wife, he ran up out of there. What we're supposed to do is flee sexual immorality. Our body is our temple, and Romans 12:1 says, present your body a living sacrifice unto God, holy and acceptable, which is a reasonable service. So, it's about really connecting with the Lord, connecting with other believers in faith, really having accountability partners, people that can hold you accountable and you can hold them accountable, and more than that, don't want anything, trust and believing in the Lord.